One sec. I just need to check this out. Oh.
Your phone ain't gonna ring. Yeah.
Disable. So now, yeah, okay, it's working. My mic's so tangled up. Alright. I have my hello. Hello. Oh, I have the wrong mic connected. If I heal won't. K66. That should be better mic. Hello? Oh yeah, that's way better. Alright, so basically, nobody's even in here, but, I've been working on my GGS new set. It's my dojo new set. Yeah. Those, like, I'll actually display even in the but I'll do it again. I'm working on the I alone have the honor. Yeah, like it cuts out and that stays there for a while. Ooh. Is that good? But the first move is just show red. So basically, I just do like a red burst. But the sound, I just learned how to use cancel blocks, but I haven't used it in any of my moves. So now I'm gonna show you guys the finisher. Oh, I missed it, but let me just give myself no cooldowns. And as you can see, there's a counter test. I'm trying to figure out how cancel blocks work. So yeah, that's the finisher. And then he goes Arca whenever he's finishing him. So now I'm gonna show you guys blue to basically to crush them. And then let me adjust my stream real quick since it looks like it's like not fully showing. That should be fine. Oh, I did not mean to do. And I have a pretty cool finisher, but it's sometimes hard to do. Basically, like you crush them with your blue, like it's actually pretty sick. I haven't done any air variants since I didn't really want to for Gage, but I also have this Cursed Barrages. A bunch of punches. Finisher for this, like, so basically, like, just swing with a divergent fist, and my counter test is not working. I don't think I'm going to do a counter. Like, I'm trying to make it so like, but then the animation just cancels. It's stuck invisible. So, yeah, that's what confuses me. So now I have to reset again. So, I'm thinking I alone have the honor. It's a bit glitchy since I don't have Labs Ultra, but as you can see up here, I'm at 250 FPS. So, yeah, that's the reason why. But we're gonna make some moves and stuff. Okay, this is really annoying. That should be fine. So nobody has joined. But I placed a bunch of like moves set blocks down this subway for some reason. I got it. Yeah. So and I don't know. I think I might want to do a Sukuna moveset, but I might want to like rework some of these moves later on. So I'm actually gonna get rid of the counter test. And now that I know how hit cancels work, I'm gonna make a dash then punch move. Like, so basically I dash and I punch them, but if I hit it, then I do like more moves. But if I miss, then I don't do any more moves. That's my idea for this. Still nobody's in here. But I also still need to figure out how takes work. Yeah, that I kind of know how projectiles work, but not that much. So I'm gonna try with the hit cancel. So I'm going to do a lapse blue, and then a. Oh, how do I use it again? Oh, one sec, guys. I'm just gonna get a short pulled up. My bad. Just not. Oh, it says shows my thing. Blue.
Do we need to?
On YouTube. Okay.
Do we need to go get you a dick?
Okay, let's switch up. This is embarrassing. How do hit cancels work? How do hit? I think I like remember, but I don't remember what to do with like the weight. Oh, this did. You might hear that. Okay, so I want to do a lapse blue, and then where's the hit cancel? Hit cancel right here. Boom. Oh. Oh, I need to do above it. And then turn on flip. End leg is the time you will be stopped if you miss the attack. Yeah, just one. Wait, there's a branch. That's not. Oh. Okay, so I'm just gonna do. Let's test this out. Actually, I'll just do S. It's easy. And then I'll do. So basically, I'm doing lapse blue, and then I'll do. I'm gonna do rapid punches. Wait 2 seconds. Wait. Let's punch. Rapid punch. Rapid punches. About like 4 seconds, and then I can do a teleport. Okay, guys, let's see if this works. Nope, wrong one.
I alone have the honor.
Oh my god, my stream looks so laggy. It's smooth. This is not. My thing's running smooth. Oh damn it! I put freaking no key point. Now this. Then let's try this out. So if I hit them with the laps. What? Hello? Why is the move not even walking?
I alone have the honor.
Oh, I did not mean to put a load. Oh, wait, that's sick! Oh! Wait. And then if I miss it. Why didn't it work that time? Like, it's a chance thing, it looks like. I beat them. But it's not working. That part went wrong. It's like a chance thing, and then. Okay, I got it though. I have, like, I know how it works now. Okay, so now we can do this with even better moves. I get rid of all this. Alright, so what move do I want to start out with? Let's say I want to start out with. So I have a red, blue, and I have a punching move. Do I want to do a dash or another punch? Actually, yeah, I'll do a punch. Okay, so basically, I'm going to do actually rapid punches. Then hit, cancel, whatever that is. Is it this way? And if I didn't hit, then the wrench is S, flip, cancel. So basically, if I don't hit them with that, then I'll go, like, do nothing. But if I do hit them, then it's like the, and then for that's only 1 second, so then it would go straight to another attack, which it would be. I want to do a finisher, so I need to do like a custom. So I hit them with a few attacks, and then I need to like do an uppercut. I want to do an uppercut. That'd be cool. Oh, that's sick. 2.34. So I have up. It like does a punch, and then it's a hitbox, and then velocity. .40. So then it goes like flying. Track. And then last hit, 1. Then ready, go, 1. So that should work. Wait, I'm not doing that. Okay. Wait, just get
I alone have the honor.
I just need to test so it works.
Aka.
I'm gonna test with a dummy in mind. Okay. So wait, if I miss, it does that? But then if I hit it, it doesn't? What? That's so confusing. Maybe I don't have that hit cam, but maybe if I don't press the cancel skill. Cancel skill. Yes,
I alone have the honor.
Yep. Let's just test it works. Yes, it does. Okay. Now if I hit. Okay. I got it. Okay. If I hit, I can do that. Okay, I got this. But I do wanna make that uppercut different since it's kinda ugly. And then this also needs to be not there, it needs to be over here. And I'm gonna make that 80. Okay, now I'm thinking. 0.34. Oh, I can also just change it. Oh, let's go just up. That's like an uppercut. And it's also 0.34. Oh! .71 and 1.75. Okay, so 1 and 25. 125. 1.25. Let's try this out, shall we? And now do all the like stuns. Yeah.
I alone have the honor.
Aka.
I'm gonna do it against this dude. Fight me. Okay. Did not go as planned. Okay, I think I like that little second, this little second part. add some visuals, like can do a melee trail. What arm am I punching him with? Right, I think. Then since it's a melee trail, do blue probably. I think that's actually better. 0.9. That seems right. That, then I'll also do that again with that's just for me though, so I'm gonna go visuals. I'm gonna make it like bullets with blood. I don't know if that's gonna get me banned. Since I also didn't like 50 is a lot, and then size 50. So basically, let me see. So basically, we're going to bum. We'll do punching a bit. We're going. Now what? Now what do we do with that? What would be a cool finish? Maybe just like huh. So theoretically. Oh my god! I still don't have any viewers. It's kind of depressing. Oh well.
I alone have the honor.
Well, I can obviously see why. So I'm gonna try with base now. So it should be. Whoa! Wait, that's actually really cool. So I do a punch and I just send them flying. Now for the finisher. What? Hello? Wait. I thought I sent him flying. Let me look at this. Maybe if I do it like a bit more reasonable, maybe just like glitch. 300, let's say. This one also is 300. Then track.
I
sometimes. Okay, let's see. That's the normal. Okay, I actually really like this move. So it's like, if you miss it, it doesn't do anything. But then if you hit it, like if you hit it, it goes boom, and it says him over there. Wait. I know why it's not working. Going to hit a hitbox. No, not that one. Hitbox. This one needs to be able to hit ragdolls since they're dead, and then this one must be able to also hit ragdolls. So that means
I alone have the honor.
so. Wait, so if that's like, if I knock this dude down and I go like this, no, I need it down. It doesn't work since he's down, but okay. It'll work on low HP people. Oh, come on, move. That means it should be sending him flying now. Wait, why isn't it working though? It should be sending them way further than that, since that's just the normal amount. Yeah, that's just the normal amount. So why isn't it the... Oh, do I need to add another hit cancel? So I did the rapid punches and that. It's really confusing. This is red facial, yeah. Proceed to it if it was fatal. This we can't do can't kill for this. That's the annoying part. Okay, so now I'm gonna do another one. So basically I'm gonna get this dummy low. Okay, that should be low. But, okay, damn it. Okay, now I need to let him heal up. But, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to do here, but I don't want the rapid punches to kill them. I want the hitbox to kill them. So, theoretically now, if I go like this, that didn't kill them. But that should send them flying. Why is it not doing enough damage yet? Okay, that should send them flying more. Okay, so now it should work. Weird. I'm baffled right now. Where did I put the velocity? Okay, so I'll make it 0.5 seconds to do it. So nobody joined. Moderation, oh yeah. Maybe that one just won't have a finisher. I just need to add the glow effects. Maybe a punch effect too. Let me just open up my task manager real quick, guys. I just need to see if anything's anything's glitching pretty bad that I can just get rid of, so then it does the best quality. Just something taking up like a lot. Okay, let me just end this task. Alright, should be a bit non-glitchy. Or, no, it still is glitchy, okay. Okay, I guess we're just not gonna do a finish run. Maybe I have to set the damage. I didn't actually think about that. Oh my god.
I alone have the honor.
The Yapple one.
Aka!
Aka! Back. I'm sorry. So now if I just do... That's close barrages, but... That just breaks through everything, so...
Aka!
I'm gonna try something. Okay. Oh. Did that thing survive? Wait, I want something else to use this on me. Or maybe if I do, okay, since if I do it on dummy that can see if they just die automatically. They might not. They might like get sent super high up and then just wait to that.
式赤
That should be good. Okay. Damn it. Close, but not close enough. Oh. Okay. Yes! Let's go, guys! Let's go! Can I put on music? Oh, my Streamlabs thing isn't. Oh, my Stream Deck isn't working. It's fine, but let's go. We made our move work. It's like a huge uppercut, but I just need to add a bit of special effects. Cause it'll blow your mind, yeah. Cause it's my movie, my superhero movie. It's all about me, yeah. It's all about me, yeah. It's my movie, my superhero movie. They'll be lining up to see a movie all about me. The Nagasaki, no, that's not me. Picture my booty up in 3D. I'll shake my booty. Is that copyright? Is that copyright? Oh, Wait, I might gonna get copyright strike if I just saying that. I don't know if that's copyright. Oh shoot. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not gonna keep saying it though, just in case. Okay.
I alone have the honor.
Oh my lordy. Wait, so it also works for like low HP dummies. Wait, this is actually fun. Wait, it's wherever I'm looking. Oh my god. Where'd he go? Wait, where did he go? Dude! And then this, if I missed that, it does another one. But it doesn't do as much. It does the same amount of damage. So basically, the Coast Barrage is kind of like a,
術式赤
no. Oh, let me check. What else? Should I add anything else? I think that's like perfect. Maybe I should. Oh no, that always sounds like an uppercut. Oh my god. Wait, what if I do this by accident? Let's say I'm fighting this. Okay. But what if this happens? I go like this and then this. Oh, I thought that this did What if I'm fighting this dude and a little person comes out like this? Let's say I'm fighting. Okay, so it doesn't do it. Okay. That's sick. Just basically punch roll punch, bang, uppercut, bang bang bang, punch punch, uppercut. That's so cool, bro. I love. I'm so glad to do this after skill building. It's the best thing ever. Oh no, what if anybody will join? Huh. Well, I'm just talking to myself. Kind of weird, but it's cool. Wait, why am I king of courses? Back up. Back up. That's so cool. Like, you go boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, pow. It's also so satisfying. Right. Now, I think since we just did that and we already have this base moves, I think we should work on a different moveset, but not someone with a weapon since I don't have any mesh IDs. So yeah. Oh, I can just search up. I'll search up mesh IDs, and then the first person or thing that pops up is the moveset that we're gonna be making. JJS meshes. What? You might hear that sound. Oh, that might be copyright. Alright. Who's gonna be the first one? Slaughter Demon? Yuji's? Nah, I don't want to do Slaughter Demon. Kuroshi's? That's way too hard. Miwa's Katana? Miwa? No. Miwa's a bum. Not gonna be on it. No Baller Toy Hammer? No. Sukuna's Kamitoge? No. Inumaki's head. Oh, a Yuta moveset. Oh, a Yuta moveset. Okay, guys, we're going to do a YouTube moveset since the other ones I did not know. Oh, Kuroshi's mesh? I'll do Kuroshi. Yeah, from the new episode, if you guys don't know. Alright, well, it's actually a character pack. I don't know if it's stealing since he's giving them. I think it's a character block. I'm not stealing. It's something that the person is meshes. So since I don't want to steal anything. No. Oh, it's not. It's a Discord server, so I'm just going to copy that. Go over here. What? Henry's Mesh servers. What should everyone call you? I don't care. Wait, it logged me out of my Discord. What? In my Microsoft account. I really hope this isn't leaking me, since you guys can only see Roblox. Okay, you guys can only see Roblox. I was honestly, if I was gonna get leaked. Billy Jeans. Not my. Oh, that might be. I can't sing any songs. I already have Discord, bro. I'll literally open it right now, bro. I'm starting up Discord. Just give me. Okay, now if I go like this, I'll go like this. Intro. paste the URL. Okay guys, I'm gonna get the meshes. Meshes and decals I want. Do you want to be painful silver announcements? Sure. What character did I main? Oh my god, I can do a House of No Cave instead. That'd be sick. I need measures. Oh, Kogane would be cool. I'm actually gonna move this to my Streamlabs since nobody's gonna even join. Let's be real. Sakura's Hale. Nope. Rika. One sec. I think my mom. I can't find really any Utah ones. I'm finding like everybody but Utah. It's kind of crazy. I just freaking want Kuushi, to be honest. Does nobody even like join live streams anymore? Is that just, how do you, like, Kaisen and all these people get so much when they're, like, doing dumb stuff? Like, I watched a video yesterday of this guy named Rikai that probably, like, everybody knows. And he was literally harassing a homeless man for eating. Like, we don't know if he is homeless, but he looked homeless. But the dude Rikai was literally laughing at him for eating. Like, since he was, like, probably super hungry, so then he was, like, munching the food really fast. And, like, freaking said, like, started laughing at him. Like, who does that with your common sense? And you're, like, that old, too? Like, if I was that popular, I would be, like, feeding the homeless. Instead of, like, laughing at them. So that you could be at that. Like, and he's also, like, close to getting banned on Twitch. So, yeah. It's just, like, super dumb. That might just be me, though, but, like, do not support that dude. This is the one time I'm saying we made the wrong person rich. Yo. Get over to that garbage can. Perfect. No, it should be good. That's so fun every time. Yeah, we don't know where they went, but, like, don't support that dude if he's just gonna act like that. Like, he's completely disrespectful to like, everybody. Who acts like that? I have Kuushi's Festering Life Sword, which is I need to name him first. I'm gonna name him, since it's a meme, the course. Since everybody says the course nobody invented, I'm gonna say the course everybody invited. He's cool, bro. I don't get why. And I'm just gonna make a mesh. I mean, a skill called meshes. This I'm just gonna make it not be able to. Hide awakening. Hide and base. I'm gonna do sword, which is gonna be his festering life sword. So, like that one that summons a bunch of cockroaches, kind of gross. Or what? Like the one that bubbles your skin or something. Let's see. Position 0, middle position, minus 1.2, and then this one is going to be 1. What? Festering life sword. Oh, I still need to do the rotation. Rotation. Okay, let's see. So, 90. Oh, that one's supposed to be 180. 90. And then 0. Okay. Sword. And I'm going to do roach. 90 final Kuroshi meshes. Yeah, nobody's joined yet, bro. What the hell, man? How is nobody gonna join, bro? I haven't got anybody in so long. I accidentally just opened Netflix, bro. Plug. I'm sorry, that was really corny. I swear I did see a Kuroshi one, right? Since it just had a lot of meshes. I need a lot. A lot of meshes. Where is Kuroshi? I don't even know how to pronounce his name. But it's the cockroach. Where's the cockroach? I love the cockroach. I want the cockroach. Where's the cockroach? Maybe I should search over on YouTube or check through this Discord. So. Wait, maybe I'm just tweaking. There you go on YouTube. code with message. Oh, is that a dog? Oh, I think that's a dog. No, that's funny. Oh, okay, I've been doing the wrong thing this entire time. So, go into it. That's a Google Doc. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh. I'll delete all this and I'll paste it in the URL bar. I really hope someone's enjoying while I'm not looking. What? Why am I in this account? No. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This freaking... Sorry guys, I'm not doing anything. We can't find any cool Ushi meshes. I really hope nobody left the Discord, my live stream while I was doing all that. Please, 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 please. Okay, nobody left, but nobody even joined, so I don't know if that's even good. Why is my Wi-Fi so bad? Oh my god, why am I connected to that Wi-Fi? Yeah, this thing sucks. Resend it. Oh, I don't have my cellular data on. Cellular data. I'm genuinely going to get so mad, it's not even funny. Kill that boy! I'ma kill that boy! Keep putting me on my YouTube account. My school account, and then freaking it's making me mad. How does this work? What do you mean? What? Is this on Google Docs? Or since when I put this URL in? Okay. I think I have an idea. I have an idea. I don't know why that's not working. Yeah! I don't don't need this, or this. We don't need actually. I'm talking about, let's go, bro. We have all of the meshes we need. Yippee! So now I'm just going to. What do I do? Since okay, let's see what they look like. Oh wait, let's check. Oh, that's just. Roach. My God, this is so cool, bro. Okay, we're making the best Kurushi moveset ever, bro. Like, look, he has a sword. Do you see how cool that is? Oh my gosh, and the model is so cool, bro. Like, you can't tell me this isn't the coolest thing you've seen. Alright, I really hope this isn't stealing. Well, if it is, I'll just make an apology video like Logan Paul or something. This is crazy, bro. This is such a cool freaking, like... I actually need to check all these, since I was looking here. Okay, that confused me. So I would just add damage, right? Still okay. And damage. Now, I'm just going to try. Alright, this is a pretty broken moveset, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, the hitboxes is huge. I mean, they're not that big for, like, the move itself. That doesn't. But if we put multiple, then I only hit one of them, which we don't want. We want that to hit everybody. We're gonna make the best Kurushi moveset ever made, and we're gonna upload it to the workshop. Yeah, and it's gonna be above this one. So it's definitely not, but I'm just saying that since this is so cool. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this. I'm going to do single target, launch finisher, a heal. Then make it so this just makes the entire body invisible. Visibility, opacity 1, opacity 1. And that's whoever I hit in the last second. That's the first move, but it was already a move, so I feel like this is stealing. I'm not gonna count it since technically. Oh, wrong one. First thing I'm going to take is this roach swarm. Snip, take, put it into this one, this one, this one, this. I really. Is this. No, it's not stealing. I'm not going to count it since. Let's see. Now I need Kuroshi. So visibility. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 9 million seconds. Legend 2. What is this in? What moveset is that? Is that? Oh, it's probably a. I love the taste of iron. These all last for. Oh, that's a lot of time. No, these custom ones have to be sick. Like, okay. So take your snip, put it in to this one. Done. Time 0.5 plus I'll just do 3 seconds stunned. So I'm stunned for 3 seconds. Also do a camera rotation 180. This position 10. So now go to this new unnamed one. That's cool. Damn it. Nobody's joined yet. I just feel so freaking lonely. There we go. What? That was weird. Okay, that's weird. don't know why Mei Mei, by the way, the worst character in this game. By far. So now if I do the cross... No, not that one! I love the taste of iron! The first move is the road storm. Now let's see if the finisher I do. Whoops. Not that. So basically the roach eats the out of my heat. That's so cool and good. And I need to make them like chopped. Since the roach is like eating them alive, since if you guys watched it, like the roaches eat the people, like they eat people. So we need to make like a bit of blood. So I'm gonna actually get some blood. There should be about like, I'm not gonna do like a lot, just 10, and then I'm only gonna do size, like, since we don't want them to like look like it's getting blown up. Maybe like, yeah, that should be good. And then like, it poisons them, like you saw Yuta get poisoned. And then so we want to make early. It's to 1, but then we want to make it opacity 0.9, opacity 0.9, and then we want to make the whole body be green. So then it looks like they got infected. Okay, now it should be okay, let's reset. I love the taste of iron. So it looks like they're getting infected. I didn't send them flying. We need a lot of blood for the dead people. So basically, it's gonna just splat with blood everywhere. And then it's going to go green. Not that one, this one. This one. I'm gonna make the finisher. So basically, in the finisher, it's gonna be like invisible, but then we need a lot of blood. Wait, can we color blood? I wanna check that out since we want green blood. The dream you only Jojo, this lost my heart, dang it! Oh, you can't color blood, that would be so sick. 200 blood. Size 50, so that it just splats everywhere. Let's hit 1. What they owe you on these motions right on the green grass. Oh my god, I did the character. I love the taste of iron. Get over here. Oh. Basically, whenever they're low, you can just, and then the blood just goes every. I sound like I'm a psychopath. I don't think a single person has joined for 3 hours. Wait, oh my god, I didn't put hashtags. Plug. Is nobody going to ever join my live stream? It feels like I'm so lonely. Now, I'm going to make the and then you're only your last one to start it. If I do screen color and I make red, green, blue, wait. Now, let's see. There's this dude here. So it gets green, but I don't know if that actually, like, makes his screen green. I don't have any friends. It's school time, so nobody's even... So cool. I just love. I like custom movesets for, like, no offense, TZE, but like those are just so fun. Since like TZE obviously has to have rules on like how OP they are, how they work, or else nobody will play the game. But skill builders can really do whatever they want. It's like so fun. And then you last one. Oh, that I don't know it's copyright anymore. Copyright free song. Oh. I'm just gonna open up YouTube. Copy right free songs. This is but copyright free. Alright, let's play it. Okay. I want to do this when like we do something really cool though. So this isn't just, I'm not gonna be blasting that. It's not that good of music, but okay. Now we have that move. Now we need to do. I need to test something actually first before we do a move. With this, where is he? This dude. So I enable variants, which I'm going to turn off. Will that count as finisher? Yeah. Okay. You right? No, told you, come on now, yeah. Now let me try this. I have Kurushi on. So cool. But this. It does that, but let's see if I have my spear. Does it finish? Yeah, it does. That would be sick with. So it's literally Kurushi's. Be his finishing M1, like the pen emote. Yo, okay, that's gonna be his fourth. Fourth M1. Oh, I should give him 5 M1s. Wait, I want to give him 5 M1s. Now that I'm thinking about it, that'd be sick. One. 2, 3, 4, 5. But the only thing is he doesn't get a down slam. And it's also going to do a bit less damage since that's way too bad. 0.4. It does bleed out. I'm so Oh, and I can make the fourth M1 be uppercuts down and then normal punch. But then if I do the normal punch, then it goes on to stab. Oh, 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 I'm cooking. I'm actually like... And Jen, you're early. Your lies walk is started by those fools who adored you, only to find you out. Surely, dressing in the back rooms, now they'll pay what they owe you. It's only small change on the green grass. Jen, you're early. Your lies walk is started by those fools who adored you, only to find you out. Slowly, dressing in the back, hey, they owe you. It's only small change right on the green grass. And slowly, dressing in the oh, alright. I love the taste of iron. Why didn't that work? Where's my mesh? Where's my mesh? Where's my mesh? Oh, that's so cool. Faster in life, Sonic. So cool, so cool, and cool, and cool, and cool. You love the taste of iron. Yoo-hoo. Light in your time, but in your time to shine. Surely, I want this music to be a full and close range. Like, there's gonna be a lot of projectile moves. I forgot, are these even like, aren't these like insects that Kuroshi has? Enjoy your early, your last work studied by those fools who adored you. But in your time to strike, and surely trusting in the backgrounds now they'll pay what they owe you. So only small change, red on the green grass. Surely sitting in the backgrounds. Projectile. Other projectiles. The name of the tag used by Visual Hitbox in the name of the tag. The name of the tag. Position, rotation, melee, attack type is a bullet. Blockable. So, projectile tag. Okay, so now I'm gonna get tag. How does this work? Tag. The name of the tag. This tag can be available by all tag. One second, guys. I need to watch another tutorial on how to do projectiles. Kind of sad. GGS projectile. How do you use projectile and mesh blocks?
The Hyundai Kona is always ready to go.
That would be I don't know what's copyright. Is it ads copyright or people copyright? Am I copyright? Honestly, I don't even care.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? TZ just dropped another
Also,
GGS update, and we've got some new blocks for Skill Builder. So I'm going to be going over projectile blocks and visual mesh blocks. So first of all, we're going to start with visual mesh. So for visual mesh, you get your texture and tag, bullet. Now, if I do this, just give it that so it'll work. There we go. Now, see it'll walk forwards. It'll go do this, just give it that so it'll work. There we go. A move. So if this wasn't a mesh, and it was a sphere, your amount GGS update, and we've got some new blocks for the Skill Builder. So I'm going to be going over projectile blocks and visual mesh blocks. So first of all, we're going to start with visual mesh. So for visual mesh, you get your texture and your amount off of the creator store. So for amount, that's where you want to put your mesh ID, not your asset ID, the mesh ID in specific. If you put the other one, it won't work. You have to put mesh ID. Oh, hang on, it's too empty mesh. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit big. Just size it down. I'm just gonna leave it that big for the sake of showing you guys. We will rotate it though. There we go. And we'll put it forward. It's too big though. There we go. Okay, good enough. So that's just how you make a mesh for the texture. From the same asset, you want to copy the texture ID and put that there. And you can get the texture for the gun now. Block. Obviously, the rest of it works like a VFX block. Size, time, last hit, where you want it to be. That's how that works. Now, to link it to a projectile, So say if this wasn't a mesh and it was a sphere, and you wanted that to travel forward as a bullet, then you'd give it the projectile tag the same as your projectile. So I'll show you guys now. So let's get rid of that. You get your projectile. Now this is gonna move about 4 studs in front of me, but it will be invisible, so you can't see it. But to get it to go further, there isn't a way to use position. Because there isn't an alt position, you can't have it go forward. You have to use speed and time. So what I do is I like to use 10 time, gives it enough time to go forward, and give it 25 speed. And it goes moderately fast. Now damage, put it as whatever, stun, put it as whatever. You get all your usual stuff. If you go down here, you'll see branch, branch target, branch collided, and there is also up here projectile tag. Now, branch target, branch collided work as normal branches. Same way that they work for all the other blocks. But projectile tag, this is where things get a bit tricky if you don't have something to tell you what to do, which is what I'm going to do for you guys right now. So, projectile tag. We're just going to say this is bullet. We'll put it as bullet for now. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to visual. We're going to scroll down. Projectile tag. Bullet. Now, if I do this, just give it that so it'll work. There we go. Now, see it'll walk forwards. It'll go based on wherever I look. Now, another thing you can do is, if you want it to
Oh
have...
wait, that's actually really cool. Okay, so then I'll do the same speed as him. 25 and then 5 seconds.
like a gun that shoots an actual bullet rather than a VFX can
Oh. You're kidding. You're genuinely kidding me. bathroom in a second. So, let's go and do this. Okay, guys, I will be right. I'm gonna just save this first. And then I'll put this. What the heck? Oh, someone. Guys, I'm back from my break. I'm gonna put live. Alright, but I actually have the Jujutsu Kaisen books. So I'm gonna look for when Kuroushi is there. So I've already watched this, the anime, but I also have the book, so. Professor in Life Sword, yep. So he like dashes a lot. And he does like poison. I already knew that though. He can also grow back limbs. And again he gets kissed and popped. But he needs to be like a poison dealer. Like he needs to do a lot of poison. Ever since I was legit, I've been legit. Vision 5 80. Upon hitting a target, waits value seconds before it can hit the same target. Force the hit targets to proceed to a branch. B. I think hit target. So when the target gets hit, they go into a branch. Okay. Let's see. So I'll do B. Since that's the branch that they're both. So when they get hit, they're going to get like poisoned. So I'm going to make them glow green every time, and then for the final one, I'm going to make them go green 3 times, and then the 3, it does 3 damage, and then for the final one, it's going to be red, and then it does a few damage, and then they get big dog. Okay, so first hitbox. The hit targets to proceed to a bridge. I don't wanna wear. I live my least that lowly scroll skin flusk. And this is just to see if this is a dream. I don't wanna wear. When you burn me out, I did on you. In my underwear, fashion roll. Don't you see without the risk? If you had your general pocket, when you get no sleep, it's the give me this. I go like this, but it goes on. I think it makes me do this. Or since I take damage somehow, but why? Why do I take damage? That's what we need to figure out.
Do that. So you want to do this, changes to mesh again. You want to get your mesh ID once again, mesh ID, not the asset ID. Then you want to get your texture ID, change that, and you will have it now. I'm gonna size this one up because I think this one will be quite small. But then if I go ahead and erase again, and then get it again, yep, fires an actual bullet now, rather than the little slash sort of thing it was firing before. But yeah, that's how it works. If you want it to
projectile works without a hitbox. Just like this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This will
Alright, let's see this.
The way you see an idea in your
Oh,
mind.
that might be copyright. Oh, poop. There we go.
basic tutorial on how to use projectile without using a hitbox block, which I noticed a lot of people are still doing. And quick reminder, I'm still doing a giveaway. If this video hits 1,000 likes, I'll be giving away 2 game passes of your choice, meaning 2 winners in my next video. All right, we have an empty sequence here, and the first thing you need to do is add a projectile block. We're not going to add any animation yet because we need to focus first on how the projectile can deal damage together with the visual block without using a hitbox. Now that we have the projectile block, the first thing you need to do is set a projectile tag to your liking. For this tutorial, I'm going to put fire since I'm planning to make a flamethrower type skill. And this is important because this tag will synchronize the projectile with your visual block, and you'll see that later on. You can leave the position, rotation, and size at default since it's not necessary to tweak those for this tutorial. Next thing you need to do is change the speed because this will define how fast your projectile travels from one point to another, and also how far it can reach. So I'm going to set this to 100. Next, I'll enable stun animation, so we can clearly see that whoever gets hit by the projectile will show the stun effect from the move. Then, of course, damage. Let's set it to 10, so we can clearly see the damage later on. We can leave debris at 0 since we're making a flamethrower move, but this still depends on your preference if you want debris on your projectile move. And lastly, we'll enable continue, so the projectile will keep traveling to the endpoint and won't stop even if it hits an opponent. Now let's add the visual block. In my case, I'll start with the effect, and I'll choose flame.
I'm tired. It's been live streaming for 2 hours. I have not a single post on YouTube. You suck, man. I lost my moves. My meshes, bro, since this game sucks. lost my mouse. My meshes, bro, since this game sucks.
Might not care if you're an electrician, but we do. Grads and professionals can save more with TD Insurance. It's how we're making insurance more human.
I'll choose flames. Next is the amount, and I'm going to set this to 100. But again, this part depends on your preference. Next would be the color, and I already have a pre-made color
Why can't YouTube just recommend people my video?
ready here. Then set Alt Opacity to 5. So it looks like the flames fade when the projectile reaches the endpoint. We're also going to leave the position and rotation at 0 for this tutorial, because this visual is just the visualization of the projectile we created earlier, meaning it already follows the projectile itself. So there's no need to change those values. Now for the size, we can keep the original size at 1, then set the alt size to 5 so it looks like the flames get bigger the farther the projectile travels. Then keep the rest at default for now. And the most important last step is the projectile tag. Since we used fire earlier for the projectile tag and the projectile block, we also need to put fire here so the projectile block and visual block synchronize properly. And yeah, it's time to test this out. So yeah, as you can see, the fire travels from one point to another, and whenever it hits an opponent, it triggers the stun animation and deals damage. And imagine this, that's the result using just the projectile block and the visual block, without even using a hitbox. Hope this video helps you, my friend, with whatever custom move you're trying to build right now. And if it did, consider dropping a like on this video and subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching.
Now it's time to add the projectile. Listen carefully.
You, just you, building your app on base 44. Describe it.
So I want to share something I've learned about the projectile block with you guys. Now, for some people, this might already feel like Hayonera knowledge, because this feature has been in the game for around 2 months now? So if you're one of those advanced skill building guys, feel free to get the hell off now so your time isn't wasted. And so you don't end up crying in the comments saying, this is from the 1920s or something. But yeah, I know a lot of you probably already understand how this works. However, not everyone does. That's why I wanted to make this video, for the people who don't know yet, or for those who might want to learn about it in the future for their custom builds. I mean, there are actually some cool techs you can mess around with when using the projectile block. For example, you can make it aimable by combining it with other skills, or even mix it with different features to create new mechanics. So in this video, we're going to go over the projectile block and its full functionality. I'll also make a few cool examples along the way in case you want to get some ideas for your own custom character. I actually spent quite a bit of time putting this together, so I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like if you think I deserve it, and subscribe if you want to stay updated for more videos like this. All right, let's start with the basics. First, spawn a character block and let's call it projectile. At least for this example, then add a skill, and for this example, we'll call it red ball. Now I'll add a branch in my default timeline for this example because I'll be making something like this. I'll explain more about this setup a bit later, but for now, let's just move forward. Anyway, I'll call this branch moves. Well, simply because I'll be making the actual moves, pretty much everything inside this branch. Now we'll start creating a move in this branch. If you want to skip directly to the projectile part, just scrub through the timestamp on the screen. But if you want to follow the setup I'm making, meaning Now it's time to add the projectile. Listen carefully because this is the main part of the video. For the projectile tag, put whatever you have in mind. It could be anything. Just make sure to remember it because you'll need it later for some visuals. Next, position and rotation are pretty self-explanatory. Then we have size. This is more about the hitbox size. I'll set mine to around 33 for each value, but feel free to adjust it based on your own setup. Now for speed, this determines how fast the projectile moves. Time, on the other hand, is how long the projectile travels forward before disappearing. These two play a huge role in the projectile's range and overall behavior, if that makes sense. So in my case, I'm setting the speed to around 200, which works well, and the time to 2. Then there's damage, which is pretty straightforward and something you already know. One more cool detail. The higher the damage you set here, the more it affects destroying a domain barrier. I only discovered this while experimenting with the feature. Honestly, it's a pretty cool detail. And also, each domain barrier has its own durability as well, so it depends on the damage you set. But in my case, I'm setting the minimum to the highest value anyway, because this is a one-shot move. So everything in its path should be destroyed no matter what. Then the debris, well, this is a common one, but not everyone knows you can set a negative value, so I'll touch on that a bit. Basically, a positive value controls the amount of debris created when destroying objects, while a negative value does the opposite. I think you can already tell the difference. In my case, I'm trying to make something similar to Hollow Purple, so I think setting it to -2 works well here. Next is the attack type. This determines how your move can counter certain abilities. Basically, select type depending on what you are trying to achieve. It's totally up to you. As for the other options below, they're pretty straightforward, so I don't think they need much explanation. Now here we are with continue. By default, this is turned off. That means when your projectile hits a target, it disappears. But if you turn this on, the projectile keeps going even after hitting some targets, which is exactly what I need for my build. And for the branches, of course, there's the regular branch, then the branch target, which I've already explained many times in my past videos. Then we have branch collided. This is something I'll explain a bit more clearly later. Next is the filter interval. Actually, I never tried this one, but info says this determines how long the projectile has to wait before it can affect the same target again after hitting it. This isn't really applicable for my setup though, so I'll just leave it as is. And now finally, we're adding the main visual for the projectile. This VFX is basically what the actual projectile looks like, if that makes sense. For me, I just added a sphere visual, then made adjustments to the color, size, and so on. You don't necessarily need to animate it here because it syncs with the projectile anyway. So what I'm doing is mainly focusing on the visual and some extra effects. You can add multiple visuals if you want. Just make sure that the ones you want to act as the node for the projectile have the projectile tag set, so they sync properly. I hope that makes sense.
Get some help.
Also, keep in mind that this isn't limited to in-game visuals. You can also use meshes of your choice. But for this example, everything I need is already available in-game, so I don't need to import anything extra. Anyway, let's go ahead and test it. Just don't mind the silence. I haven't added any sound effects to the move yet. But yeah, this is what we have so far. It's pretty easy, isn't it? But we're not done yet. We're still missing some extra elements like hit visuals and hit effects. We'll also add branch collided and then make this aimable while in the air. Sounds good? All right, let's start with the hit visuals. I won't go into too much detail here since I've covered this many times in my other videos. But just so you can see what I set up, basically it's just a visibility visual and a blood effect. Since this is a one-shot move, there's no need for anything too fancy. But just so you can see what I set up, basically it's just a visibility visual and a blood effect. Since this is a one-shot move, there's no need. Sounds good? All right, let's start with the hit visuals. I won't go into too much detail here since I've covered this many times in my other videos. But just so you can see what I set up, basically it's just a visibility visual and a blood effect. Since this is a one-shot move, there's no need for anything too fancy.
There are kitchens, and then there's KitchenAid.
Picked a great main, but your voice doesn't quite match it?
We have a fix.
VoiceMod gives you over 150 lag-free, real-time voice changers and unlimited soundboards. Whether you want to speak with a realistic
Battlefield.
Now finally, I'm going to add another branch, and this one is for branch collided. The simplest way I can explain this is that this branch triggers when the projectile hits an obstacle. For example, an unbreakable wall, or if I didn't set a negative debris value for this projectile, it would also trigger when hitting some breakable walls, the ground, or even a target. In my case, I can use this to add things like impact sound effects, screen shake, and even screen color effects. Let me show you what I mean. If the projectile doesn't hit anything, then nothing happens or plays. But if it hits the ground or an unbreakable wall, then you'll see the effects I set for it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I know you've all been waiting for this part, so how do you make it aimable while you're in the air, like Hollow Purple, Red Max, or similar moves? Well, pretty easy. Basically, you add an actual skill that already has that aiming mechanic, like Red Max or the other skills I mentioned earlier. But the best one, and the one most people recommend, is the execution skill. So what you want to do is add execution to your move timeline and place it at the very top of the sequence, or at least above the projectile. Then set its speed to the slowest value so it doesn't trigger the move before the projectile does, if that makes sense. After that, go to the very bottom of the sequence and add cancel. This prevents you from getting stuck waiting for the move to fully finish. And just like that, you now have an aimable move. Pretty cool, right? Hopefully, the dev team adds a standalone aiming feature in a future update so we can do even more with aiming mechanics than this method allows. But if there's already a better way that I don't know about, feel free to let me know. Now, about this mechanic where it kind of pulls the opponent toward you, this is inspired by the reversal red finisher thing. So we need to go back to the default timeline. This is exactly why I branched things out earlier, so I can add extra mechanics like this. I'll show you the basic setup here, but not everything, since there are still a few tweaks needed. I'll cover those in my next video. Anyway, in the default timeline, I added a hitbox, and make sure that everything you place here is above the actual branch. I set the hitbox to a rectangular range so I can reach targets from a distance. Then, in the moves branch, I added a grab. Custom finishers. Whether it's a finishing animation or just finishing effects, they're honestly just too cool. And yeah, there's actually a difference between the two. A finishing effect is something like this. While a finishing animation is more like this. Oh, hell no! And these aren't just in-game moves tied together. These are completely custom ones. But either way, I've always wanted to make my own for my character. Now, the skill builder is still kind of limited when it comes to this area. I mean, we can't really recreate things like the idle transfiguration finisher, the dismantle finisher, and a few others. Or maybe I just don't know how yet. But making your own custom finisher is still doable. It's just a bit tricky. That said, there are actually a couple of ways you can make your own custom finisher. I somehow managed to make one for my character using the simple method that I know. So I figured it might be helpful if I make a video about it, especially for the people who keep asking in the comments. At least this way you'll have an idea of how it can be done. And listen, I'll say this again. There are multiple methods to do this, and there are probably better or more advanced ones that I don't know about. What I'm showing in this video is just my way, the simple, less complicated method that works for me. So please don't cry in the comments if you think you know a better way to do this. Instead, just share it so we can all learn from it, you know?
When you earn points on everyday purchases with CIBC Aventure Infinite, you get premium travel perks like global lounge access, insurance coverage, and more.
Let me get a punch. Let me just feel a punch.
All right, we'll start with the easy one. For this example, I'm making a long-range move, which means we're going to use the projectile block. I'll just call this move Fireball. Now, I'm assuming you already know how to make animations, add sound effects, or include VFX, right? So I'm going to fast forward through that part, but I will still explain the important parts of this example in case you want to get some ideas from it. Okay, so I assume your first set of animation and VFX are done, so now you can follow along. Now it's time to add projectile block. I'm not going to explain this part in detail since this isn't a projectile tutorial. I'm just showing you the setup I put together. Most of the settings in this projectile are honestly just random for this example, so we can move forward. The only important part for now is the branch section, because that will play a key role later. After that, I added a sphere VFX for the visual of the projectile. That will be the main skill visual for this example. So yeah, let's test it real quick and see how it looks before we continue. Okay, now I'm adding a hit cancel for the effect branch. This will handle the burn effect when the projectile hits a target. What you add here really depends on what kind of result you want to achieve. Just make sure that for every effect you place here, the last hit value Okay, now I'm adding a hit cancel for the effect branch. This will handle the burn effect when the projectile hits a target. What you add here really depends on what kind of result you want. Okay. Now I'm adding a hit cancel for the effect branch. This will handle the burn effect when the projectile hits a target. What you add here really depends on what kind of result you want to achieve. Just make sure that for every effect you place here, the last hit value is set to a positive number. That way the effects will appear on the target you hit instead of your own character, if that makes sense. All right, let's test it and see how.
One sec. Oh, but guys, I'll be right back. Even though nobody's in the stream, my mom, she got me sushi.
how it looks.
I think we finished the lesson.